morning. This is the morning. Oh, look how tired I look. I had a great sleep though. I'm so tired.
Really good.
So it's the morning. There's no breakfast here, so we're gonna head to the shopping mall. Can't remember the name of the mall. It's like 15-minute walk, and gonna get something to eat and continue our day. So we just realized it was our first night ever spent without Athena since birth. So that's 21 months together. It did feel different, but I didn't know what it was. It was like something was different. I was like, maybe I don't know what it was, but anyway.
We're still sleeping through the night, but now like tonight, I know I can we can have dinner up.
Yeah, we can like literally go out, just two of us.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange, but cool. So we're heading. What shopping mall are we heading to?
Emquartier.
What?
Emquartier.
Emquartier Mall, which is quite a good mall. We showed it in the last vlog, in the vlog. So we're gonna head there.
When we're leaving.
There's a good food in Bangkok, so lots of good options. That looks good. Brulee dough croissant, dough sandwich, which is basically a croissant donut.
I didn't figure out this one.
They got all these shoes. I like the orange. Look at the orange one. That's pretty cool. Lots of cakes down here. Skinnylicious. I guess diet friendly maybe. So yeah, loads of cool stuff here in Bangkok. Everything comes at a price though. Nothing is cheap by any means, but it's very nice. Fresh breads over there. Ooh, looks nice. Croissants 95. Sawadika 90. That looks good. Mini Melts ice cream. Never heard of that. It's cool. So we're basically at the food court now. Showing you around the food court. Loads of, what's that over there? Croissants 85 there, almond 90. Look at these, what's this? I don't know what this is. Peeled fruit. The rolling pin. That looks good, that cookie. That looks amazing. Mayon cheese pie cookie. We ended up in the, where are we? In the Emporium. So there's a different mall called the Emporium, which is across the street from the other mall that we were just, I'm sipping on this watermelon shake, amazing. The best one I've ever had. It's so sweet, it feels fake. And then she's having the
Udon.
What is it?
Miso soup.
Miso soup, iced tea, and then the green apple frappe. Yeah? Have you tasted it? What? It's not good, I'm coming back. Huh? How long? 7 days, yeah? How many cookies is it? One cookie. One cookie in this one.
There again?
So it's the most expensive cookie I've ever bought.
How much did you buy that?
150 baht.
Which
That's
is
like nearly $4.
Yep.
It's not good. I'm coming back to see. I'll find her name in a minute.
Yeah.
Pork, yeah? 5, please. 5. This one. Steam, yeah. 5? How many?
How many if you buy here?
Yeah.
5 piece, 69, 70.
5 pieces of dumpling, pork, with special sauce.
69, yeah?
Yeah, oh guy's got a tattoo on his face. Here I'm trying these, look at that. Good colour,
Very
smells
beautiful.
spicy. Good,
Yeah?
not spicy at all.
It's coming after, right?
I love dumplings. I only got 5, but they're really big. One more time. Sweet and spicy. Get your cookie Climax. Ooh, yeah. Let's see if I'm gonna get a Climax from this. Here we go. The most expensive cookie I will probably ever buy. Good. That's really good. It's really heavy.
Oh yeah, you can taste thick.
Moist, sweet, but not overly sweet. Gooey in the middle right there. That's really good. That might actually be worth it. Shame we didn't get you one.
Yeah, stop it. I want to try the chocolate one.
And we are here at Soho Pizza. Let's have a look. This is huge. I'm gonna open this. I don't know what it looks like. Let's take a look. Oh.
You need to put your hand in the middle just to show people how big it is.
Look how big that is. That is huge.
And
guys.
this man has
I have massive
thick
hands.
Oh no, I need to eat.
Oh.
Stop it.
Unless you'll try. Go for the cheese.
Yeah.
Whoa. I haven't had a pizza like that in a long time. Not from the UK.
No, nowhere.
US,
Nowhere.
yeah, maybe US, but
Yeah, in New York. That's
yeah,
it.
that's only New York. So full. So it is March the 14th. It is a Thursday. So as
40 weeks plus 3
40
days.
weeks plus 3 days pregnant, and we're going in for what could hopefully be the last real appointment before we have the baby. If you manage to do your job properly and have this baby now. Just kidding.
They're gonna get used to this thing that's going down.
How much you weigh? 85.6. Ooh, too big. Too big.
Remember, it was 86.9 when I
I'm
ate.
joking, I'm joking. So we're back here in the hospital again, and we're checking the baby's heartbeat, I guess. The baby has a cord wrapped around the neck.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
It means that why the baby cannot go down.
Okay.
So hopefully
She will move.
She will move. Yep.
move, no? Yeah. But position is good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, back is here. Oh, let me check the baby's heartbeat again.
Right guys, so we finished the appointment and the price came to $4,900, which is around $137, and I'll go through the breakdown in a minute. We just want to go to the reception and kind of re-register again, because there's an app that you can download that accompanies your journey here and it's not working, so we're just going to make sure that all the details are correct. Right guys, so for any of you interested who are actually going to have a baby here, so the price breakdown is, well, I said the price came to $4,950. It's different this time because there's a $1,500 charge for midwifery or nursing. There is a 500 baht charge for package medical charge or other medical services. There's a physician fee, which comes to $450 for the checkups. She also charges $500 for the visit for her own personal physician fee for that doctor, which is, I checked because I checked the last receipt, and the last receipt she's charging $2,000. So either her prices have gone up, or she charges different price per day. Like on a certain day, maybe she's more expensive, or they messed up the price, or she did more in this session than before. But I don't think she did anything more than she actually did before. So I'm gonna, it's always an awkward conversation to say to doctor, hey, why did you charge me more this time? When you're paying out of pocket, you have to ask these things. I mean, generally, if you live in a country where the medical care system is quote unquote free, like the NHS in the UK, or if you had insurance, you kind of just don't really ask, you just pay it and they pay you back, or you don't pay at all, right? But when you're paying and you're seeing all these little small bills, you kind of inquire, like, why is it costing $4,950 this time and last time it was like $3,000 something? So I'm just going to ask next time. You don't usually ask the doctors here directly. They have someone who deals with the billing and stuff, and they'll tell you why. But it's always good to ask, because as you saw last night when I queried a price of medical supplies, they removed it. So you never know if they're being cheeky or they're just a bit incompetent sometimes, adding things on because they don't give crap. But I do, because I'm paying. So that is the bill today, guys. We're going home. That is the end of our 3-week kind of hospital visit. So we'll be back in 5 days' time. The doctor said everything is fine. There's enough amniotic fluid in there, so it's all good. The only problem, well, it's not really a problem, is that the baby has the cord around its neck, which is quite normal. She said as soon as that is untangled naturally, that's when everything will start to develop. So I think that's the only thing that's holding us back at the moment. So yet again, I'll have to drive down to Bangkok in 5 days, which is Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. So how are you feeling?
How I feel?
Yeah, how you feel now?
Oh no, now I'm okay. I'm just had some contractions, that's it.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Well, I was actually more in pain when I left the house.
Yeah.
And now.
Okay, see you. Hello. Wow. Ooh. So it's your last day in week 40. I thought we'd never be here actually. I thought this baby would come a lot
thought she would come
earlier.
Like, sister 39. And tomorrow I'm 41 week.
Oh my word.
So I guess you want to know how I feel?
Yeah. The usual question.
Desperate.
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 Why?
Desperate, yeah. I don't know, just I don't know, I woke up this morning, I was like so down. I was so in pain. She knows I'm down. I can tell.
But what's your first thoughts when you wake up in the morning? What do you
Pain.
think?
That's
The
main
first
thing.
thing is pain. Pain where though? I don't understand.
All my hips and back, everything's loose. Even when I'm walking, I feel like it's like that inside.
Really?
Yeah.
That must be a weird feeling.
Yeah, it's like all flexible. It's weird things, like almost nothing's holding together.
Yeah.
Weird, very weird, yeah.
And what's the last thing you think about when you go to bed?
I don't think. I'm sleeping.
Actually, you're sleeping. I have many videos of that. You falling asleep at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Falling asleep very quick.